It's just connecting to our YouTube.
Oh, you want to record first, or okay?
It's just getting synced up
All
through
right.
our YouTube.
Okay. Awesome.
Let's see. Okay, woohoo! All right, let's start the webinar. All right. Okay, hello. I see some people trickling in. Welcome. All right. Yeah, welcome to our first ever AlchemistDAO community call. All right, feel free to drop in the chat to where you are watching the first community call from. Hi, guys. All right, everybody's slowly trickling in. From Italy, perfect. It's great to see kind of the diversity of where everybody's watching from. From Ireland, okay. All right, perfect. So yeah, we'll just, I think we have all of our leaders here. Just wanted to welcome everybody to our first official AlchemistDAO community call. It's an exciting time for all of us, including the Genesis founders who you will see on this call too. We've been working quite a bit behind the scenes just to get a lot running when it comes to continuing to provide impact to individuals within the DAO and Alchemists. I've been having a lot of questions from alchemists on how to get involved. So basically this call is just going to be a quick introduction to our Notion wiki, where you'll find all information on the guilds and individuals and our leaders and the purpose why we have different guilds set up. And then we'll hand it off to the actual Genesis founders who have shifted into the guild leader position to basically give a high level breakthrough on what their guild is about, an introduction to themselves and their teams. But yeah, so I'll just start off by, I guess, introducing our team. So yeah, the ones, well, I have to give a big props to Pratik, who is here on this call. He's basically the head of growth and marketing at Covalent. I'm the head of token marketing at Covalent, but community has been something that's been really important and a big pillar when it comes to just us wanting to give back, especially to everybody that's been very passionate and following the mission and vision since the beginning. But yeah, I've been at Covalent for almost a year now. I've been in the space for about 6 years in the blockchain space. And yeah, anything community related, social impact, giving back to others, and continuing to educate others on the technology is just a big passion of mine. But yeah, I'll pass it off to Pratik to do a quick intro, and then we can get started with the Notion page.
Thank you, Jackie. So yeah, most of you know me. I'm Pratik. I look after marketing and growth at Covalent and a little bit of governance, and of course, now kind of transitioning into the AlchemistDAO. I mean, like I'm like super passionate about like the whole concept of decentralization and like the way DAOs have emerged, and like and very fortunate to kind of participate in like multiple DAOs while actually like facilitating this the AlchemistDAO itself. So yeah, I'm excited for today, and yeah, really good to see like all of you join in great numbers. Thank you.
All right, so I'm just going to start off by sharing my screen because I know there's been a lot of questions, and we found one of the most important steps when it comes to starting a DAO is just the onboarding process, and for the community to kind of understand how to navigate where to look at things, because there's just been a lot of questions on how to even become an alchemist. But if you take a look at our website, alchemistdao.com, you'll find just general information and then also information on the wiki, which gives you a breakdown on everything that we're about. And AlchemistDAO is something that actually came from the first iteration of Covalent's Alchemist Ambassador program, where we basically wanted to structure the program around growth and development. And this is something that community members consistently asked about. And it was asking about ways to get involved in blockchain, ways to get involved in finding jobs or being connected to partners, or just wanting to connect with others and make friends in the space. So that's why we decided to do the program. It was very successful and had continuous people asking, how can I become an alchemist? How can I continue to contribute back to Covalent's mission and vision, and also be part of the legacy of impacting lives. And this is why we're here now. So we did the official launch at MCon in Denver back in September. So that was really exciting. And then we recently launched our guilds. But but we're here just to do a quick walkthrough of the pages so it's easier for you guys to navigate. For those who haven't been able to attend, this is actually being live streamed on our YouTube, and it is being recorded. So you're able to go back and just watch it and share it with any family and friends or colleagues that want to get involved as an alchemist. But yeah, so to make the introduction quick, so AlchemistDAO is basically the mission and vision is really about continuing to change lives. That's what we're about. And we are a very passionate community of data nerds that want to remove barriers for others who are either oppressed, underrepresented, that don't have a voice, to actually give them access to education tools and people to continuing to help them in or their families in whatever needs, and to also educate them about technologies in this space for those who are very new, because it can be intimidating, and also about Covalent, the API, and a lot of the other initiatives going on. So you might see a lot of shares coming from Covalent through AlchemistDAO, but it's a lot of people who have been passionate from the program from the first day. But yeah, so when you land on the Notion page, you'll find basically our mission, vision, and motto. What I recommend is joining the social channels that we have. So you'll find AlchemistDAO's main channels. You'll be able to find basically the Twitter, Discord, YouTube. YouTube will contain a bunch of the workshops that we've already done, ran by your fellow alchemists. If you want to check out any of Covalent's channels, they're all listed there too. And then we also have country-specific channels where if you are not part of the main Covalent Telegram, we actually have different regions ran by alchemists too. So feel free to take a look at them, join the communities. We have leaders there that are excited to welcome you to the family. Yeah, so then we have our fellow helper from the DAO called Boomi. It's actually Ganesh's dog. So he's become kind of like the mascot of the DAO, which has been great. We have a bunch of swag, different stickers and things decorated as him. So you'll kind of see him pop in and out in terms of being able to answer questions. But yeah, so in the breakdown, we wanted to simplify things for everybody, and it's something that we found as a learning in the first iteration of the program, is just having information simple and easy to read. So when alchemists land on here, or non-alchemists, it should be very easy to navigate. So those who want to get started, I highly recommend checking out this page. It basically breaks down the mission, vision, and values that we hold dear to the DAO. And for us, it's very important to instill these. It's a lot of core values that we have at Covalent too. They are our pillars, but we want to continue having a community that's diverse, that's inclusive, that we aren't quick to judge or anything. We want to welcome people from all backgrounds. So this is basically, we're on this mission and vision to have that impact and to create a new economy that's powered by data, and to continue removing those barriers for others that don't have it as easy or aren't as fortunate. For the values, this is something that we expect our community to also own. It's having ownership, the urgency, the relentlessness, and first principles in just different mindsets or in initiatives that are placed out. It's what really differentiates us from other communities as well, and why we've been able to build such a great culture, which is important. And then we also want to continue to have, transparency and that trust built amongst us. So whatever has been worked on in guilds, it's all public now too. So if you were to look at meetings and notes and what's been accomplished or what hasn't been accomplished, or challenges or blockers that we've been facing, it's all there for you guys to see and ask questions. Because again, we want to be about the transparency and trust. And again, inclusivity and diversity, very important to us. We just asked that we be respectful to one another. We all come from different backgrounds, have different stories, and in the program, I mentioned, I personally don't deal with people being disrespectful or aggressive towards others. It's, you will be removed from the community because we don't want to have that and want to continue having that safe space. And this is something that we've also told to the leaders, and the leaders hold dear to them as well. But yeah, we also have a bit of information on Covalent. But yeah, you can take a chance to read that. Getting started with AlchemistDAO. If you want to read a little bit more about it and how CQT is or how it plays a role in the DAO, because it's something that is actually running through Covalent's network, feel free to take a look at. There's information on a bit on governance, staking, and then resources as well. And there's also a page that's dedicated to Covalent. So for those who are new to Covalent, you can read a little bit about it there and also join the social channels. But yeah, I'll pass it off to Pratik, who can actually go through how to DAO or how to even get involved and become an official alchemist to access more information.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Jackie. So as Jackie mentioned, we believe in diversity and being inclusive. That is one of the core pillars of the DAO as well. We want to make it very easy for members or anyone who wants to join a DAO and then get associated with it. So we've kept it very simple. If you look at the process, I mean, all you need is one CQT in your wallet. I mean, if you look at the DAOs in the industry today, they have some threshold, which is, almost always more than $100 or $200 and so on. But we've kept it minimal and literally one CQT, and you all know what the price of CQT is today. So the way you basically get started is you come up, have one CQT in your wallet, either a MetaMask wallet or like a wallet connect or the wallet which directly connects to a tool called Collabland. And our office is basically the Discord server. So I mean, Jackie, has pointed there. So we basically have a Discord server, which we've been using for Covalent and now also for AlchemistDAO, where you can just go and look for a channel called Join. Channel called Join Channel, and basically all you have to do is verify yourself to kind of join or connect your wallet to Collabland. And once you're connected, once you're done with the process, you will be onboarded, or you will be getting the entry to AlchemistDAO and all the channels that there are. I mean, and one thing to note here is, and I've seen some of the members are facing issues in some of their roles, or the alchemist role, which is the main DAO role that we have within the Discord server, it's getting eliminated. And one the biggest reason for that is, or the only reason that I can see, is the CQT being removed from the wallet. So if you remove that one CQT from the wallet, you no longer will be able to. I mean, again, there is a time frame where Collabland essentially checks in the background if you have one CQT in the wallet. And once they do, I mean, again, this is an automated process. Once they do, and then if they find out there's no CQT, you will be eliminated, and you won't, you will no longer be a part of, the different channels that you would basically see in the server. You will definitely see the channels that are like level 0. I think, I mean, basically that covers what Covalent does and some of the hackathon related channels as well. But you will miss out on the opportunity of contributing to the AlchemistDAO. So yeah, that's the core there. And I mean, and other details are like there on the document in terms of what you need to do to have that one security in your wallet, like buying from an exchange or putting it through, like, or going on like a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or SushiSwap or so on. So yeah, those are things like basic requirements for like getting the security in your wallet. We have a few tools that we use. Like I mentioned, Collabland is one tool which allows everyone like to be a part of this DAO, and of course it is like a token gated kind of a tool that helps us kind of like lets us know that okay, this person is like really like he or she really wants to kind of contribute and make the best out of the DAO itself. And there are other tools that we use. There's Carlbot, there's Seshbot, Snapshot is something that we'll be using pretty soon. The governance forum for AlchemistDAO is also set for anyone who wants to kind of write proposals. But that will set in, I mean, we will be activating it soon as and when we get proposals. So yeah, there are these tools. One thing we need to keep in mind, again, going back to the same theory of keeping it simple at least for the first few months. And once we get past through these tools, once we get past through these things, we will introduce more things and at the same time educate the members in the DAO to kind of participate and like run things on their own. So that's the goal there. And that's a little bit about the tooling and how to get into it. Yeah, if you have any questions still, you can, yeah, feel free to reach out to me. I'm active in the Discord server. And yeah, even here, if you have any questions.
Yeah, thanks, Pratik. So yeah, so it's we've had a lot of questions of alchemists asking how to become an alchemist, and it basically answers it in how to DAO. And as Pratik mentioned, you just have to hold one CQT because we want to have it really low entry to barrier and people having access to a bunch of these resources and a talent pool of those that have experience from different parts of the world. It's very easy to do so. But yeah, just follow the kind of simple steps there through Collabland, and we'll see you on Discord. But if you have any questions, all of our leaders and us are on Discord. Feel free to reach out to us in the introduction channel, in the general channels. We'll definitely be there to help to ensure that you're able to connect or figure out why you aren't getting the role assigned. But yeah, so you'll also be able to find more information on any design assets that we have. So if you want to take a look at even some of the backgrounds that one of our Genesis founders created. His name is, well, you've known him as Vexter. He's on this call. But yeah, he was able to create these for us. We basically, any of the designs that we create, we place it out to the community for them to be able to use and also create things of their own. Yeah, we basically followed the same cadence as the program, but it's through a tool called Figma. And you'll be able to find backgrounds like workshop banners. You'll be able to find stickers, any swag that previous alchemists have created, just a bunch of things. So definitely take out or take a look at the page. And then there's just some general instructions on how to ensure that we keep the original designs there. That way everybody else can use them, but feel free to play around with it. With AlchemistDAO and Covalent Network, we've had questions on how they both basically play a part with each other. So you can definitely take a look at this page and read a little bit about it. You can also ask our team questions, but that's there for you. And yeah, so clans will be coming soon. Governance is coming soon. Boomi Fan Club, basically where Boomi stems from, you'll be able to take a look at. That's how Ganesha's beloved Boomi looks like, and how the icon definitely relates to his face. So you'll be seeing more of him in the coming future. But we're working on different designs for him that the community can use. So yeah, this is actually the most exciting part, which are the guilds. And I'll be handing it off to the leaders to basically explain how to get involved and more of the high level information. But it's something that we just recently launched. The Genesis founders, it's been such an adventure and a process to get these up, and also teaching them how to step into the entrepreneurial mindset is basically the guilds have acted as startups and figuring out the process, human coordination, tooling, onboarding processes for guilds, especially within DAOs. It's something that many other DAOs face to ensure that it's set up properly. So, big props to the Genesis founders who have shifted into this guild leader role to really step into that position of wanting to lead. Basically, what we've been calling it is their babies in order to get more community members to engage in the different themes that we have. And the ones that you see set up right now, you might see esports we're still working on in the back, so the page might be hidden. Fitness, it's just being kind of community run right now. And then we have our hackathon page because it's different guilds are running cross collaborative hackathons, so we wanted to have one page to list everything. But the leaders for marketing and growth, for the developer guild, research, education, mental health have done such an amazing job of setting up just the basics, the mission and the missions and vision. Also, finding out ways to communicate to contributors, how to get involved, and all of those forms are all live. They'll be able to describe a little bit more about like rewards and POAPs that they've already been able to send out. But yeah, enough of me talking. I'll actually let the leaders chat. So let's start off with the Research Guild. So the guild leader captain, aka the Data Wizards, Tommy. He's the guru of it all. Feel free to take it over and then pass it on to another guild leader captain after you're done.
Okay. So thanks for the introduction. I'm Thomas, or Tommy, within basically the AlchemistDAO. I'm the Research Guild leader, and what we are doing at the Research Guild is around 3 axes. So basically, you can either join our on-chain analyst team and build really cool on-chain metrics and dashboards, or you can make super informative tutorials about the blockchain space in general, or you can write content or make YouTube videos about research. So what we do is basically onboard people that are willing to either do some research around blockchain that are already kind of they have experience, and so it's really easy for them to join us and board and create some cool content with us, or just like train new researchers or new people that want to join us and learn about the space, learn about code, learn about on-chain analysis, learn about all these things. So what we have done is we have an onboarding structure in place where everyone can just like go to the Research Guild Notion page that Jackie just showed, and then go through these tasks and ranks and earn POAPs and CQT along the way. And once they get through, they get to higher and higher roles. They have access to higher rewards and bounties. And then we just like have this kind of review and submission process that allows everyone to submit their work, get feedback for their work, and just contribute to the Research Guild this way. We really welcome any kind of research. So we are very open in that sense. And if you're just like interested about blockchain research, basically you should reach out or at least like join the Research Guild, contact, write a little message in the chat, and yeah, just join us and contribute. We already have people that have been submitting work, dashboards or written content. We had the first Research Guild content, which was really nice. Like we had a lot of submissions going, and there were like prizes and rewards for everyone that won the community votes. So we are really looking forward to do more of those, and welcome you guys to the Research Guild. Next is on my screen, it's Tobias.
All right, Team Developer Guild.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, thanks, Thomas. So I'm gonna introduce the Developer Guild. which is also one of the 7 guilds of the AlchemistDAO, and we're specialized in the development aspects related to Covalent and the Web3. Now, the development guild leaders are currently 3, which is QGod, StuxR, and me. And the responsibilities of QGod is developer relations. So he will organize the Dev Guild meetups. And StuxR is the project manager, and he's currently setting up the architecture for an internal project we are starting. And last is me. I am the guild captain, and I will host the weekly calls and cross-guild communication. Now, the guild itself also has responsibilities, which are categorized in 4 different pillars, which is education, experience, networking, and creation. Now, we want to offer the education aspect by organizing workshops where members can gain skills. In the experience part, the members will then use these skills, this experience they learned, to actually practically use them in internal and external projects. In the networking, we will host meetups to exchange ideas with the community members. And finally, creation, the Dev Guild leaders will also participate actively in these projects. And this all ties back into the mission and vision of enabling the members to gain experience by offering them opportunities and building a self-sustained, decentralized branch within the DAO. Now, the most important part for you guys probably is the how to get involved part. We set up the Notion page, and it's important to fill out the soft KYC first. But then you can participate in future hackathons that we will organize. There will be a job listing, and you can also propose dev initiatives. So these are dApps, for example, tutorials on different programming architectures regarding Covalent and the Web3, and this is up to you. Now, I think you can see that we have a lot planned, and we're also very excited for the future, and I would encourage you guys to join the Dev Guild and see what's coming next. All right, then I think I would propose Ping.
All right, Mental Health Guild.
Thanks, Tobias. Hi, everyone. I'm Pink Panther. Everybody calls me Pink. I'm the team captain and one of the guild leaders of Mental Health Guild. We are running the guild with Velocity. I think most of you know her already as our guild leader because she's our community manager and coordinator. So she's the one who is in front of the line and in contact with our active community members. I mostly deal with documentation, guild development, and projects. In our guild, in Mental Health Guild, we would like to create a space where everybody feels accepted, supported, secure, peaceful, and free. One of our goals is to raise awareness regarding anxiety, depression, daily struggles, or anything you can imagine related to mental health or social life. Also, we would like to help underprivileged people, people who are suffering from mental health problems, and people with disabilities. We want our community members to be heard, and we want them to find like-minded people so that everyone can learn from each other and give back to the community, AlchemistDAO, and Covalent, and improve their life quality. Currently, we are organizing weekly discussions on particular topics. We host workshops, and we are going to release our monthly magazines, newsletters. And you don't need to be a professional to do all of these things. We welcome everyone, and anyone can share their own experience and knowledge. And if you want to be a part of this great initiative, please join our guild and through Discord and check our announcements. You can also see a very detailed structures on our Notion page regarding how you can contribute. So please visit there and check what we have done so far. Don't forget that we will always be open to any kind of feedback to improve our guild because with our lovely community, of course, because we really would like to rock this guild with all of your help. especially if you are a psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, if you know sign language, if you are a special education teacher, if you are a content creator, a radio broadcaster, or if you think that you can contribute in any other way in your idea, then please, if you have experience in NGOs, for example, we need you because we have this vision and we believe that we can accomplish amazing things together. So come join us. Let's help 1 billion people and change 1 billion lives. We are looking forward to seeing you in Mental Health Guild. Thank you for listening.
Whew, what a punch. I love it. It's been amazing to see what Mental Health Guild has been able to do so far in the conversations they've been able to spark to inspire, help others going through a really tough time. But yeah, let's go off to the team captain or the deans for the Education Guild, Jennifer.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer, in-house social token / NFT expert, as well as team captain of the Education Guild. I'm also joined by Aryan, who is our social media manager, Gian. Oh, Aaron, say hi. And Gian, who is in charge of our technical workshops and also library content. And Steve, his camera's off, but he's around with an awesome avatar. He is also in charge of library content and is also a gatekeeper. So the Education Guild is created to really let alchemists develop like their various skills and gain new knowledge. Regardless of your experience or background, whether you are a developer, non-developer, we really believe that you can bring something to the table and believe your voice is really valuable and you can help your others grow. So for us, like we create, workshops as well as study groups and library content that doesn't also not as only about development and data, but also on any other topics that you guys are interested in. So our long-term vision is really to create a decentralizing learning institute where education material is really available for anyone who's curious and wanting to learn, also those who just want to share different ideas and different things that they know a lot about. So we have a couple ways that you can participate with the Education Guild. You can look at our Notion page right now. Well, we have 4 key ways that you can participate. First is you can apply to host a live workshop. As I mentioned, it doesn't have to be necessarily a dev topic, but it can be about career management, lifestyle. And then you can also apply to submit written or short video, written library content. You also can join our study group. We have our first study group in Rust, hosted by Gian, and you can check out our education announcement to see the first date that will drop. And also, you could help us secure partnerships. The goal of our partnerships is to get alchemists connected with other protocols and DAOs so that they can even learn even more, but also we can further sustain our guild as well as really connect our alchemists with different job opportunities as well. And if you have other ideas, please drop in our brainstorming channel if you had any other ideas to grow our guild. And as I mentioned, you can definitely track the Notion for all the bounties that we currently have. And we're really excited, to have you guys learn with us as well as build content with us. I like to think that Education Guild is really at the crossroads of all of these guilds, because all of these guilds, when you join these guilds, you're also learning. So we're also going to be helping a lot of these guilds and forming partnerships with them. So joining us means that kind of also be part of other guilds. So it's very diverse and very interdisciplinary. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Jennifer. Education's always been something that we've been seeing as a big gap in the space. So having it be really low entry to barrier and having all of this top quality workshops and even content spun out from alchemists available to anybody is absolutely amazing, and we're going to continue building on top of that. So yeah, big props to the deans for education. All right, let's go to our marketing and growth guilds, the captain, the catalyst, Aryan.
Thanks, Jackie. Hey everyone, I am Aryan. and I look after social media marketing at AlchemistDAO, and I'm also a guild leader of marketing and growth guild. Along with that, I'm one of the dean of education guild. So moving to the team introduction, we have Pal, who is chief of staff. We have Daniel, who is operation manager. We have Steve, who is coordinator. We have Appy, who is head of region. Unfortunately, he's not here. And in just one sentence, our mission and vision is to make AlchemistDAO super successful by helping all other guilds. This is why Marketing and Growth Guild work as a supporting guild for whole AlchemistDAO. And we have achieved a massive number of guild members in Marketing and Growth Guild, which is 679 right now. And also it's the highest one compared to all guilds. And last month, we are done with setting up the infrastructure for AlchemistDAO. And thanks to Gatekeeper and Oracles, the next step is to open up doors for guild members to get involved with Marketing and Growth Guild. And we are trying to bring Web2 people to Web3 through our marketing and awareness. And that will essentially help all guilds of AlchemistDAO. If you want to know more, then you can just check out our Notion page. I'll be sending the link right away. And if you have any question, then feel free to write in Q&A, and or you can reach out to us on Discord. I am available almost 24/7. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Aryan. So yeah, we want to leave it open to questions. I'm going to answer just a few. I'm seeing a few that are just repeated. So to get involved, as mentioned in the beginning, just take a look at the Notion page for AlchemistDAO. It's the Notion wiki. And if you want to learn about specific bounties or specific ways that you can send proposals to guilds, you just have to visit the guild page themselves. You are able to join more than one guild. That's the beauty of it. We want people to be able to collaborate, gain new skill sets. And again, this is a place that's a safe space for everybody from different backgrounds. It doesn't matter where your knowledge is at in the blockchain space or if you do or don't. We want to welcome everybody just to have a chance to showcase what they can do. If you have an idea, feel free to send the proposals. But again, it's also a space where people can get creative, they can explore aspirations, and it's also a space where contribution really is the currency in this DAO. And it's more about, the quality of work and wanting to contribute versus just the quantity. So that's what's really important to us. But yeah, so in terms of how to actually join a guild to view the conversations, I'll just do a quick walkthrough on Discord on the channels to take a look at, because I know it can be a little bit overwhelming in the beginning. So when you land on our Discord page through the links, you'll be able to kind of see, well, a bunch of channels. In the beginning, you might not be able to because our DAO and specific channels are token gated, especially the guilds. But again, you just require one CQT to get involved. But yeah, so when you land, you'll basically see the level 0 channels. You'll be able to see our API support channels, the fun lounge that we have where alchemists will, say good morning to each other, showcase their pets, foods, even listen to music together, which is great. You'll be able to find the governance category where you can talk about proposals, how to set proposals. You can ask Pratik about any of those questions too. And yeah, so this is where it comes to joining the DAO, anything that's level 1. So if you're trying to find information on this, it's on the Notion wiki, again, in the section how to DAO. But yeah, so once you so what you will do when you land on our page is to join the DAO, you'll go to the welcome level 0, as we mentioned. You'll go to the join channel. And as you'll see many people landing on here, but you're going to start seeing people using the join function. And what this does is CollabLand will then send you a direct message to ask you to connect your wallet that contains at least one CQT. And after you have verified and validated that you hold at least one CQT, you'll receive an Alchemist role right away. So your name should turn a different color. It should be yellow. And after that, what you can do is you'll be able to see all the general level 1 the channels and the different chats, they'll be viewable to you because you've passed the verification. So what normally we recommend people to do is to go to Guild Select. And this is where through just reacting with an emoji, you'll be able to choose what guilds that you actually want to take part in. So, I mean, if you want to view the conversations in all guilds, feel free to choose all emojis. If you just want to pay attention to what's happening within the research guild, feel free just to click the research emoji. But yeah, you're able to see how many individuals have actually chosen to be in what guild, and it's awesome to see these numbers. Yeah, so that's where to do it. So once you react to an emoji, you should be able to see the guilds basically viewable to you. And this is where you'll see the announcements channels, any of the notes that they've had, any specific discussions. They've, depending on the guild's needs, the deans, for example, have structured it really nicely in terms of being able to, anybody who wants to do workshops, they can ask questions about that. There's also resources. They've also been able to place progress of the guilds. It's just so much information that's there for you guys just to take a look at and engage. And our leaders are there to help you. Yeah, so take advantage of the opportunity and just take a peep around. But in terms of specific ways to receive rewards, right now this initiative is being bootstrapped by Covalent. Again, community is a big pillar that's important to the growth, and we want to continue supporting the growth and development, and also again the removing of barriers for individuals that really want to get involved in this space but don't know where to start or how to contribute. So it's through AlchemistDAO, and that impact ends up spreading to other people, which is has been great to see, and we want to continue doing. But yeah, so that's just kind of like the basics. And again, as Pratik mentioned, if you see your role disappear or taken off and you're not able to view the guilds, it's probably because you have either logged in with a different account, that you didn't do the Collabland verification, or you probably had shifted CQT off of that wallet. So then when Collabland went ahead and did their checks, they probably realized that you had no CQT and then removed the role. So this is where we encourage people just to keep at least one inside that wallet that you're verifying to become part of the DAO. And yeah, so then you'll have access to everything. The bounties and rewards will be different to every single guild. Every guild has different needs. You know, for example, education is you know, the workshops, the high quality content like libraries. So if you have ideas, or even if you want to propose things that aren't in the bounties, that's you know, why our guild leaders are there to talk with. So we're all open to ideas. An example, if you feel we should do something in mental health in terms of pitching, you know, a different group that has disabilities that you feel we should, you know, cater to, or just an idea on a program that you want to write, like these are the type of initiatives that we want to see. So a lot of being part of a DAO is self-initiating things. So if you have an idea, you know, it's about putting it in place, testing, iterating, and then working with the different leaders in order to have those passion projects come to life. So it's not so much about, you know, the rewards, but again, about the impacts that we can definitely do for people in this space. And yeah, you can do so many different things in the guilds. It's just taking the time to actually read what each one is about. And again, all of the information is there for you. And we're there to answer questions, but it just requires efforts from you and where you want to grow, where you want to see yourself, where you want the opportunities to yeah, reach out to us, and we'll make things happen. And yeah, so we'll leave it to questions. So feel free to use the Q&A or the chat to type in your questions, and then we can answer them. And if there's any other questions, we can close it off. And yeah, excited to welcome you guys. All right, so there is a question from somebody anonymous on should we expect rewards from the Covalent team? So yes, the rewards will be in CQT because it is an initiative that is being bootstrapped by our team. The goal is to have it be sustainable, where we are involving different partners, grants, and sponsorships coming in to people who really believe in the initiatives that we're doing. But you know, we have to learn how to walk before running. It's basically, you know, a marathon that we want to ensure that we do properly and not rush to any initiatives, because the processes have been the hardest part of setting all of this up. But yes. And then you can also expect POAPs. We've also been able to give out POAPs for different initiatives that the leaders have created. And it's been going really good. Yeah. So then the potential, we have Nordine who asked, what is the potential of this project in the near future? So, I mean, there's a lot of different variables to consider when it comes to, what makes a guild successful or why AlchemistDAO was born. And again, a lot of what made the first iteration of the Covalent Alchemist program successful was just how many lives we were able to impact, the access to education and tools that people had. We were actually able to create a lot of jobs for individuals, and hence why they've still shifted to the DAO and continued contributing because they want to give back. So, I mean, you have the opportunity to really take control of your future and create basically, or like open doors to things that you want to do. It's just a matter of individuals wanting to actually put in the effort to contribute and then produce high quality things. But I mean, again, there's a lot of potential. It just depends on what you want to do, and you can do it throughout any of the guilds. So if you're looking for breaking into the blockchain space, let's say to get a job full-time in crypto, you can do that. You can actually learn hands-on experience through the different guilds working with us and connect with different leaders, because we have such an amazing talent pool of people from all over the world with different skill sets. So it gives you an opportunity to connect with them. And in the future, also having the chance to connect with more partners who want to get involved. Yeah, because we're all trying to work towards a common theme of impact, and also being able to, again, create an economy powered by data and educating people on Covalent's API and getting them involved more in that sense. All right. Any other questions? See, I'll just stop the share here. Okay, so that one was answered. All right.
It's great to see a lot of guild leaders and are already answering a lot of questions and addressing some of the points. So awesome, guys.
Yeah. Do any of the leaders who haven't been able to speak want to give any other closing thoughts? Or even Adrian or Leilani?
Yeah, thanks, Jackie. Hi, everyone. I'm Gyan from the Education Guild. Just want to drop in a quick note about our upcoming community call, which is going to happen on the 15th. So that's our first community call, and we are going to keep it open for everybody who's curious to understand what Education Guild is all about. How can you participate in the bounties? What is the workflow? What is the process, etc. So our team captain Jennifer has already put up the details. Definitely do try to join us, and yeah, we'll have lots of fun.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so if you guys actually want to keep up to date on what community calls are happening, each guild page has their calendar, and they actually have a progress report in their section where you can actually see the progress or what each guild leader is working on week by week. So as we mentioned, we want to keep that transparency with our community, and all the information is there. So just, yeah, take the time to look at the different pages, what the guild leaders have been working on, what have been some of the hurdles, what have been some of the milestones and successes behind the scenes. And soon we'll be opening, or some of the guilds will be opening their private or like high level calls open to the community. That way you guys can ask any questions, just be part of the conversations, feel like you're, part of the legacy that everybody's trying to work towards. But yeah, it's awesome to have this level of transparency, especially in Web3 that you normally won't find in the traditional aspects, which has been pretty neat and what we're trying to build. And yeah, none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for the leaders that we have now. They've been working many hours in making this work, and have been receiving a lot of training. It's been meetings, a lot of readings, and yeah, so I give a lot of props. They're the MVPs of, of everything that's happened. So thank you guys very much. Daniel, Pal, do you guys want to say anything? QGod, nobody else? If not, that's totally fine. Then we can end it, the meeting early.
Daniel, Pal, just go for it. Announcement about movie night.
Yeah, we plan to have a movie night this Friday. So I think Aryan is going to shoot the announcement very shortly with the details. So it's going to have good fun. So looking forward all of you to have a movie night together. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Daniel, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, one message also I have, which I wanted to share with everyone. We are the Genesis founder here. We came as alchemists. We started our journey as alchemists with the season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we all came from the same opportunity was given to everyone. But we gave our best. We came out of the comfort zone. We try to do the things differently. That is what is all the Alchemist DAO is about. That anyone can, there are a lot of potential and the possibilities which are there. So you just need to come out of the comfort zone, push your boundaries, do your best, and a lot of opportunities and the possibilities which are there within the Alchemist DAO program.
All right, thank you, Pal. All right. So yeah, I guess we can end the webinar early. I did want to mention there was one point that the Research Guild's guild leader, Thomas had mentioned, is they are looking to recruit for specific roles within their guilds, especially admin roles. So if you are interested and have expertise or you're interested in learning, please reach out to him on Discord. He'll be there to answer the questions. And yeah, so again, there's going to be multiple opportunities for people to get involved, to learn new skill sets, to find a job in the space or connect with partners. So we're really excited about that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, especially to our Genesis founders for presenting. And for the future community calls, you can expect more of reporting and high-level updates that have happened within the DAO from our guild leaders, which will be exciting. All right, guys, take care. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.